Hi, we're Derek and Jenna. We started our homesteading journey in 2011 with 5 small children, a garden, and a few chicks. Since then, we've added 3 more kids and a whole lot of animals. We're currently renting 37 acres in the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we raise grass-fed beef, grass-fed dairy, pastured poultry and pork, free-range eggs, and a large garden. We also have a couple pet goats, several barn cats, and a beagle. We're working on moving from growing just our own food to selling locally. We homeschool our children and are a full-time family with hopes and goals of farming for a living. We would love to welcome y'all to follow our family on our journey.
Hey y'all, I got something on my heart to talk to y'all about. Something hopefully to encourage you and give you hope. So you all know that we have dreamed of having our own farm for over 10 years. That's when we just really felt the draw to farm and to grow our own food. God just really put it on our hearts, and we just really felt that God gave us the dream and the desire to farm and to do what we're doing. But we've never been able to just have our own farm. We've never been able to just put roots down. It's always been temporarily working this farm or temporarily doing that, and never really been able to have our own place where what we're doing is going to be lasting. You know, never been able to do anything that's going to last towards our kids' future as far as land-wise. You know, we get our animals and things and grow our cow herd, but there's just something about having your own farm, and we just had dreamed for it, and we knew that God was going to provide it. We didn't know when, we didn't know how, we didn't know how big or how small, but we never quit dreaming. We didn't have the money, we didn't have the finances. We've had hard times, good times. You know, there were times when things were going bad, and it's like, you know, really, how are we ever going to be able to get our own farm, you know? But we just knew that it was going to be God. We knew that God was going to provide somehow, some way, and He is. You all know that we're getting 136 acres. I still have not been able to wrap my mind around it. It's happening. I know it's happening, and the things are going through. It's just, you know, the provision is happening, and we are just absolutely beside ourselves. We are crazy excited. Our friend that we're buying the farm from, he is crazy excited. He says he thinks he's more excited than us, and I don't see how that could be possible. But it is happening. We've got the second camper. Which will be our second living space, which will actually be our living space. The other camper is going to be our bunkhouse, and we got a crazy deal on this camper, like 25 or 30% of what this camper is actually worth is what we paid for it. And I'm just like, God has just provided everything. It's like, I'm like, people say, well, you know, what do I do in this situation? I said, well, you do the next thing. And that's what we do. You know, we do the next thing. It's like we take that step, and then things work out. We can't worry about the details because God's got the details. If I look at what's actually happening and try to figure out, well, how I need to do this and I need to do that and how it's got to work, and I have no idea. I really don't. I don't have a clue. But I'm not worried about it because I know that God is in it, and I know that it's going to work out just perfectly. And if I try to do it, then that's when things start getting messed up. But my word of encouragement is, don't lose hope for your dream. You know, God gives us dreams. I think it was Lou Engle that said, when God created you, He created a dream or a plan for your life, basically, and wrapped your body around it. And, you know, God has a plan for all of us. And it's just whether or not we have I don't want to say guts, I mean, but really it's scary what we're doing. It's a scary thought if I try to rationalize it out of my head. But God doesn't give us the spirit of fear. So the fear is not, it's just crazy. You know, I can't live a life in fear. We're going for it, you know, and because we know it's God. But we've had people along the way, friends even say, you know, y'all can't get 20 acres or, you know, whatever. Y'all need to just get a double wide on a couple acres and then farm lease land to farm your cows and stuff. And and I'm not knocking a double wide on a couple acres, because we've been there and we've done a tremendous amount there, and that might be your dream, so not knocking that. Everybody has different dreams. God gives us all different callings, and we just knew that God was calling us to more than that. So when this farm thing came available and the crazy financing deal that's been offered to us, it's like, wow, this is just, you just know in our hearts that this is God, and we've had people say, it's like, anyway, I had to do a battery change. My battery died, but I think I was talking about people somewhat being discouraging to us, and oh, that's where I was. God has given us all different dreams, and we just have always felt like we were called to more than what we had at the moment. Not that we weren't content where we were, we just knew that there was more. We needed, God has a bigger plan for our life. And so when this farm came about, the whole financing thing, 136 acres fenced and cross fenced with a well and power already there, cattle waterers, it is absolutely, the views are just breathtaking. I mean, 360 degrees. It's just absolutely beautiful. Much more than we ever could have imagined or asked for, or just even thought we could ever get. And I mean, that's the whole Ephesians 3:20. So Jenna read that scripture the other day, but it really is. It's absolutely crazy. But we had some friends we were telling, we were so excited, and they basically said, how are you going to afford this? You can't afford this. It's just because it's an open door doesn't mean it's God's open door. And they just really were very downing and very discouraging. And I don't think they were meaning to be. I think it was well-meaning, but it really almost frustrated me. I was like, y'all, no, this is God. This is supposed to work out. It's this is it. And it was like God spoke to me when I was getting frustrated about it, and he spoke to me and he said, I just felt in my spirit, and it was, if I give people dreams, and Joseph was a dreamer in the Bible, and Joseph believed the dreams. He knew the dreams were from God. But when somebody's telling you their dream, you can either be like Joseph and believe it and just be an encouragement to them, or you can be like Joseph's brothers and even his father at times. They ridiculed him, they mocked him, they actually hated him, and they were jealous. And I'm not saying that these people are jealous, or because I really do think they were well-meaning, but I think that I think it would be wise when people are telling you, about their dreams, to remember, you can either be like Joseph and you can encourage them, you can dream with them, you can pray with them, or you can be like Joseph's brothers and you can try to tear them down. And not that it tore us down, because we knew, we know this is God, and we can see that these people were well-meaning, but other people, it just kind of I just thought it would be a good word of wisdom, and for everybody, and myself included. So the thing is, God tells us to do, very seldom ever could we do it on our own. And I mean, really, God usually doesn't tell you to do something that you can just go do. It's usually way bigger than you, and that's this. It's way bigger than us, but we know this is our time. We know that this is what God has for us, and we are going for it with everything that we have, and it is just going to be awesome. I mean, it really is just going to be awesome. So here we go. This is it. We're getting our farm. I don't know. That's it. So just be a Joseph to people. Don't be Joseph's brothers. That's all I got. But anyway, y'all If you're not subscribed to our channel already, please subscribe. Hit the like button on this video. That helps us with YouTube, because the more videos, the more views we get, the more videos we can make, because we need YouTube to start promoting us, and so we can make some more income off of YouTube, because we're getting a big farm, y'all. We're going to do big things, and God's going to take care of that. We know that He is. But so hit the like button, subscribe. Please leave a comment below. Let us know what you think about what we're doing. Let us know if you have anything you want to see. Any ideas for videos? Let us know, because we're open. We want to be an encouragement to y'all. We want to be entertaining to y'all. We're definitely are real. We don't try to put on for anybody. So this is this. You get what you see with us, and if you like us, great. If you don't, I'm sorry. I'm sure there's other channels that y'all can go watch, but really, no, it's we share our hearts with you and our lives, and that's what we want to do. So we will catch y'all later.